to this Wait Fire YouTube video, which today we're playing some more Deadzone! Yay! So it's me, Sandy, and Ross there, waving away like a clown.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. And, but we are playing some Deadzone Outbreak. And guess what we've got? Yes, a nice, shiny new Deadzone Outbreak book. Just arrived yesterday, but yeah, stop stroking it, it's mine. It doesn't do that every time that we touch the book.
I'll put that on silent.
Right, so yes, we are playing some Deadzone Outbreak. We're doing something a bit different today in that we are playing, well, we're playing 200 points. What are you bringing, Ross?
The Mazon Labs.
The Mazon Labs, absolutely. And I am bringing the Marauders. Never played Marauders. I never played Marauders. Now, well, some people think that they have been nerfed out of existence, but
they're idiots.
Hopefully, I'm going to show you that they're not actually that bad. They've gained a few things, they've lost a couple of things.
When you say they're not actually that bad, do you actually mean they're still really bloody good?
They're still really, really good. Still really, really good. Still very, very solid. I'm having some of the new models in them, so some of the Goran auxiliaries and Goran Saboteur. So they're new profiles, and there's been a few other changes to how some of the models play in points and a couple of other minor things, but we'll come across it as we need to. And the Mazon Labs, yeah, you're so you managed one of our other bat reps where I took Lucas Coigne, one of the characters there. Which one are you bringing then?
I'm bringing Commander Graves.
Commander Graves. I was going to say Grimes as well. You can say Grimes.
I think I was just having a stroke. I don't know what I was saying.
So yeah, Commander Graves.
I'm bringing Rychek's Roughnecks.
Yeah. Well, that's basically what it is, isn't it? Yeah. You're bringing loads of shooters, aren't you? So.
And with a metal fist.
Yeah. Fist of the angry god.
Everyone fights, nobody quits.
Right, anyway. So the other thing we're going to do, which we haven't done before, is we are going to roll for our mission. So we don't actually know what we're going to play. We'll roll it in a second. Because you can do that now. There's 8 missions now, so we'll play whichever one comes up. Okay, and we're going to be using a nice new table. We haven't used in the battle before. This is one of Ian Ross's tables. One of the guys in
It's nice, mine.
Yeah, right. And this table's really nice.
Ross.
Lots of height. And yeah, it should be helpful for us. We've got fairly shooty armies, haven't we?
I haven't.
You got quite a lot.
I've took nothing but lab technicians.
It's the only way to get the science done.
I just wanted to get the most out of Graves' spot, so I took lab technicians.
It really can't work with it. Gave up rifles. Like the way you play assault forces.
Pretty much, yeah. So we can't give them rifles, so
Yeah,
or even pistols.
Never mind, he's going to lose. Probably can't anyway, actually. Because Marauders are still broken. Anyway, let's go and have a look. So this is for scenario. We rolled a 6, which is divide and conquer. Oh, this is what we played the other day. But maybe we'll use the setup correctly this time.
No.
So these are my Marauders. I've got the Commando Captain, so he's now a little bit more expensive, and in both points and VPs. His Recon's now 4+ rather than 3+, but he gets a new ability called Combat Team Training, which means that even if I've lost half my models, I can still re-roll my command dice. So that's probably going to be quite helpful, to be honest, because I've taken a fairly combat army. I'm expecting some of them to die. I've got 3 Goran auxiliaries, so these are the new profiles. These are the old original Warpath Orcs. So these guys are fairly good in fighting and surviving fighting on 5s and surviving on 4s. Not so good at shooting, but they do have a heavy pistol that has weight of fire 1, so even though they shoot on 6s, that's probably not too bad. I might try the occasional shot, particularly if it's a clear shot. I've then got 3 Morbies, just normal Morbies, still amazing. I've got 1 specialist here who's a Goran Saboteur, so he's going to be one with a claw. He gets scouts, and he has a stun grenade, a 1-use stun grenade, so I'm hoping to potentially get in a position to stop Ross doing some stuff early on in the first round or 2. And then we're going for a couple of the classics at the top here. I've got a Hulk with a Hugh Cannon, got up a couple of points, now 30 points. I've got 2 Goblin Snipers, because why wouldn't you? They're amazing. Although they are probably going to die, and they're quite costly from that point of view in the VPs, but yeah, they're still very, very useful for some good shooting. And I've got 1 Ripper Rainmaker, who has also gone up in points, and his Hugh Beamer is now heavy as well, so I need to watch that if I'm going to move and shoot with him, because or if someone gets into combat with him, because obviously I'll get 1 less dice in combat as well. But anyway, still very, very good, and this is 200 points of Marauders.
So I've got Guard Commander Graves. I've not upgraded him with anything because he doesn't need it. I've then brought 2 Mazon Lab technicians because, well, I had 12 points left. I've got 6 Mazon security guards because they're actually quite good. And I hope to use his Guard Commander Graves' excellent free 5 for effect with them quite well. I've then got 3 Plague Victims because why wouldn't you? They're awesome. I then have an Aberration because Aberration, come on. I've also got an Urbana Blackwing Specialist with a grenade launcher. And then finally, I've got an Organic Data Storage unit with an Adrenaline Shot.
Yeah, so this is the Merc Chovar I've got here. I haven't painted my data storage yet, but this one's painted, so there we go. And that's 200 points of the Mazon Labs. So here we are, this is the table we're playing over. So we're playing Divide and Conquer. So the objectives are over the sides. There's one right up the top there, another one down there. Those are all worth 2 points, as it says on them. Another one over there, and another one at the very top there. There's a few items scattered around as well. You can see it's fairly open in the centre, but there's quite a lot of terrain on the side. So actually, for this mission, quite interesting. I got deployment, so I chose this side. I had one guy on a scouting mission, who is one of my dogs over there, ready to come on in a moment. I then got a few other things hidden down here. You see a dog and a Goran there. I've hidden by I got the result that allowed me to move 2 models forwards 1 cube. So I've hidden my Commando Captain in there because they don't survive. Yeah, they don't survive very well. I've got a Hulk up here in a good shooting position. I've got another sniper in a good shooting position, and another one over there. And then my Rainmaker is here. It's still going to be able to shoot and fire things out from there. Not too bad. A couple more auxiliaries down here. And then I had my Saboteur, who has his scout move, and again I moved him forwards with the recon as well. So he's tucked away at the moment, ready to potentially use his stun grenade at some interesting point. And then let's have a look at Ross's side. This is Ross's models. So in this scenario, you get the 4 central base cubes, and then you get 2 forwards as well. So he's put his Aberration up there, we'll allow him to sit on that one. And then he's got his technician there, Lab Tech, supporting his Plague Victim, because that allows them to ignore Rampage, if that's going to be an issue or not. You've got the same going on down here. And then we've got a whole bunch of security guards. And where's your leader hiding? He must be hiding in here, is he? Ah, there we go. So we've got inside there, you can see we've got the Commander, the Chovar, and the Grenade Launcher all tucked inside that building trying to protect themselves. Okay. Round 1's dice. I got my Splat to steal dice. 2 moves, a shoot, and an extra dice. Unfortunately though, Ross rolled those, so I can't steal anything of his because I'm not allowed to steal those particular ones. And obviously Ross has got his Splat there for his free 5 for effect. Anyway, let's see how we go. First activation is with a Hulk. He's got a fire through that window you can see in the distance there, where I can see the Chovar in the side. So I get an extra dice for height. I'm throwing an extra dice as well into it from my command dice.
Throwing 2 extra dice in.
So I've got 5 dice hitting on 4s with weight of fire 1. 1 8, and the weight of fire. So it's 4 hits. Surviving on 6s, but you do have an energy shield. And how many dice? You threw 2 extra dice into survive, isn't you? So 1 at the minute with an 8, 1, and energy shield 2, is it?
I think it is 2. Yes.
Energy shield 2. So you need 6s or more on energy shields. Saves another one. So 2 saved and 2 go through. He sighs 3, so he takes 2 wounds. I will play a shoot dice and try and do that again. So second shot, only 4 dice this time. Oh, none. But weight of fire, 1 hit. That's pretty bad for a Hulk. No survives though, but 2 dice obviously for... Oh, the shield gets none with his shield and actually got more, 1. So you've got more 1s than 6s. So the shield is gone. Takes another wound, but he's not dead because he's size 3. But he's on his last wound. So Ross has moved his Shovar forwards and he's now going to do a psychic stun onto my Rainmaker there. So it's in range and he doesn't need line of sight because it's psychic, so I can see right through that wall to get him. So it's 3 dice for Ross with his psychic, no other bonuses for this, and he hits on 5s and I survive on 4s. 1 success, so as long as I get 1 4, yeah, so I'm okay, I'm not stunned. Ross has moved one of his security guards up there, and he's going to use his splat to do a free fire for effect onto this goblin sniper. So he gets extra dice for firing for effect. So he's going to be hitting 4 dice, rolling 5s, and I'm surviving on 6s, but obviously it won't damage me, it'll just pin me. But that's important because I have a heavy weapon. 3 successes, 1 at the moment, 2, 3! So not pinned. Disappointed with that, he's now going to shoot back normally, because he still has that as a short action of course. So 3 dice this time, on 5s. Oh, he's probably going to kill me now. 3 dice on 5s. So I'm not, yep, yeah, kills me with the normal shot. Oh well. 2 victory points for my goblin sniper. I'm going to activate this Rainmaker, who is going to use a move dice to move up into this cube. And then because he used a move dice, he's now going to use a fire his 1-use rocket salvo to grenade onto this area here with the 3 guys in it. Yep. So we will see if we can hit them. I can see them now, so I only need 1 success to hit the cube.
Can you see him?
So 3 dice hitting on 5s. I just need 1 success. So we've hit the cube.
Burn dice!
And well, I need this now on the frag because it's frag free, so that would be really nice. Only gets 1 on that one. So 1 point of potential damage on each of them. So should we do the lab tech first? Surviving. Loves it. And the trooper, the
Security
guard, loves it. And then the
plague victim. He'll probably die. But
no, it's fine. So no damage, but they'll all get bounced around, of course. So that's where they all ended up, just bouncing backwards really, and obviously they are pinned. I'm going to activate the scampering goblin sniper, who's going to fire through that window right down there, because that one there you can see graves just about in there. So I'll get 6 dice for the height and for the sniper rifle. Hitting on 5s. Not the best, but 3 hits. Let's see what Graves can do. What are you surviving on?
5s.
5, so 1 at the minute. 2. Rifle's AP 1, so he takes a wound on Graves. Ross is going to use his grenade launcher there to grenade onto my goblin, try and blast him. Well, he will blast him off if he hits the cube. So first off, he needs to hit it.
Yep.
He has hit the cube, so it is frag
3, I believe.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is.
Indirect 3.
Yeah, indirect 3.
2.
2. I have to survive on 6s, unfortunately. 1 at the minute. There's the other one, and the 8. So just 1. So I'm wounded, but more importantly, I'm going to go flying off this tower, which is a bit irritating, to be honest. Okay, let's see where we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do I want a 5, 6, or 7, really, don't I?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right, he's going to fall all the way down. So he will take, not this one, but 1, 2. So it's going to be 5 dice, 3 plus 1 for each of those extra levels. 5 dice on 5s. Oh, he's dead. He's so dead. He is so dead. He got 2 survives, but there's 1 very dead goblin. Ah! 2 more victory points. I've just moved one of my dogs up into this building, so he's not on anything yet, but he's close to the objectives here, and obviously you could always leave out for attack. Ross has just moved Commander Graves out and stood on a booby trap. Idiot.
It's always me.
Right, so he's already wounded, of course, but it's 3 dice frag booby trap, so 2 hits with the booby trap. Surviving on 5s. Does have a point of armour. He doesn't take any damage, but he'll get bounced around again. I just moved this corner up here, hiding that. And Ross has moved with his security guard up. He's going to fire for effect to try and pin my model, not realising that my model is solid.
Oh, I do that.
So you can't pin him if he's solid.
I'll just fire normally.
Fire normally. So he's going to fire at my guy up here. 3 dice hitting on 5s. 2 hits. I've got armour 1 anyway, and 4s to survive, so yep, love it.
And look at them 8s, Andy.
Look at them 8s. Look at them 8s. I activated my commander, did nothing. Ross then activated one of his troops over here, security guards.
He actually got something other than a booby trap.
Yeah. I then moved this Goran auxiliary into here, who's going to fire onto the Shovar, who you can just about see through...
Bony head.
Through there. Can't quite see just behind those pillars, but you can see there he is. You can just see him from his angle. He's at. So with the height, I get 4 dice, but hitting on 6s. I do have weight of fire 1 though with my heavy pistol. So 2 hits, weight of fire. No, so 2 hits. Obviously surviving on 6s, but with no energy shield now. So I need to do 1 more wound to kill him. Ah, he's got them both. He's okay. So no dead Shovar. I'll have a go. Try that same trick with this guy, shoot on the Shovar through the back there as well. So again, it'll be the same. 4 dice hitting on 6s with weight of fire. Just 1 success at the moment, but with the weight of fire, he gets 1. So 6s to survive though. None! Takes the Shovar off. I think that was the last wound you needed, wasn't it? It was. Yes, so Shovar is gone. Well, organic data storage unit. That's the noise of a Shovar that's disintegrating into a pool of his own.
Morass of old jelly.
Or brain jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ross has moved another security guard up. He's going to shoot at my Goran, who just took out the data storage unit. So 3 dice on 5s.
Ruenge.
3 hits. 3 dice surviving on 6s. So Gorans, whilst they're not very good at shooting, their survive is still a nice orky 4+. He loves it.
BentDice.com.
That's where I got them from. Ross has moved this guy up and he's doing the same again, but onto this Goran. So 3 dice on 5s. No. I won't bother rolling that one.
Why not? Do you not want to use a pot?
Hey, another 8! Ross has moved a model just behind there. You can just about see the base. He's shooting from the base over onto my Goran here. 5s again. 1. 4s to survive. Just. I moved another dog into that building. Ross then put his plague victim up onto this 2-point objective. He can't pick up the item because he's a beast. And then I moved my Goran Saboteur with the aid of a move dice to here. So he's in the cube underneath. A bit exposed there, of course, but he wants to kill Graves. So he can see Graves from there, clear shot him down and with height. So I'll be rolling 6 dice on 6s, but with weight of fire 1. Just the 1 hit, which is far less than I want, but with the weight of fire, still just 1. Was hoping to take that out, but the armour will keep him alive. At the end of the round, I can bring this dog on. It can come on at any cube adjacent to the border, any unoccupied one, so it's going to come onto that one. Seems a bit odd being so high, but presumably there's a building this side. So at the end of that round, I will score 4 points, and Ross will score
8.
Wow, nasty. But I'll get to go first in the next round. Round 2's command dice for me, a lot of movement, activation and some extra dice. And for Ross, 1 fight, 1 dice. Splat freeze, fire for effect, and a activation. I will get to go first. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to start with this Goran Saboteur, who's going to drop a grenade onto the aberration. His stun grenade, because I don't want him taking me out, basically. So just 1 success needed on a 6. Yep, gets it. So he is activated and cannot do anything for this round. I then have moved up into this cube to fight the plague victim. So I get to move in, so I get extra dice for that. I am fighting on 5s, and Ross is fighting on 4s. He's throwing extra dice here. I'm going to throw 2 extra dice at this, actually. Yeah, I want to take this guy. 2 extra dice, is that excessive?
Yeah.
Do you know what, it is excessive? I'm going to throw 1 extra dice into it. And I'll frenzy 1 because I've got a Harunka.
What have you got? Harunka.
Harunka! Oh, that's not bad. There's an 8. And then the frenzy 1. That was only 1 8 I had there. So it's 4 successes. Fighting on 4s with frenzy 1 for Ross. 1 hit at the minute. 2, but I got 4, so he is dead. Yes. and 1 victory point to me. I'll also take the item that's there, because I can. No. Extra activation is this dog has come charging into that plague victim. I'll throw an extra dice at it as well, so I'll be on 5 dice on 4s with AP 1, not the AP matters, and Ross will be on 3 dice with Frenzy 1, also on 4s. So there's all hit with 1-8, so they're all good.
8.
So that's 6. 3 back, but that is a dead plague victim. I'm going to play a move dice to move him down onto this next plague victim who I've just seen there. So we'll have a go at him. It's a funny thing. So that's 4 dice, 1 for extra for moving in. 4s, oh no, he's not so good, just 1 against plague victim, 4s and frenzy 1. 2 at the minute. 3, that was a mistake because he's killed my dog. I'm going to activate his grenade launcher in that building and he's going to fire onto my dog up here. Yep, so see if he can hit. Can't see him from there, so he needs 2 successes. He gets it, yeah, so he hits the cube. Frag 3. Oh dear, 3 at the minute. 3. Surviving on 5s. 1, 2, so he's wounded, but I'll have to see where he goes.
6. So there. So taking 1 falling damage.
So he falls down to here, and he'll take 1 level of falling damage. So 3 dice on 5s. 2 more to save against 5s for me to survive. No, he's dead with a fall. Another victory point to Ross. Oh, my dogs are going. Ross is firing for effect for one of these guys onto here using his splat, so this is for free. Gets extra dice, of course. 3 hits. I need to survive against these. Surviving on 4s. Oh, I've none of them, so I am pinned, which is a real pain because my weapon is heavy. I'm going to fire again with the same guy at this Goron who's hiding behind here. So 3 dice on 5s. 1 at the minute. 2. Surviving on 4s. Fine. Tough old little buggers, isn't they? This Goron auxiliary has moved up here. He's picked up the ammo that was off the other guy, and he's going to fire with a clear shot and with height onto Graves, try and put him out of his misery. I had to use a move dice to get this far, of course. That's my last of my command dice, so it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. So 7 dice hitting on 6s. Ooh.
Your weight of fire, but it's pointless unless you get an 8. Which of course you do.
2 hits after all that. Well, you do need to make at least 1 save. Oh, Jesus. Move this security guard up here with extra ammo. I'm going to shoot at one of my dogs, which is inside this building just there. So that will be 4 dice on 5s against surviving on 5s. Oh dear. 3 hits. Right. Oh, he's been annoying me, so this guy's going to shoot at the grenade launcher down there and take him off the board at last. Should have done it probably a bit earlier. So I shoot with my rotary cannon. So I've got a weight of fire on that. So range 5, weight of fire 1 with an extra dice for height. 2 hits. Weight of fire. 3. 2. Oh, 2 hits. Hits on 5. You're kidding me. Ross has stood up this pinned guy and is going to fire for effect onto this Goron here. The Goron, right? Auxiliary. Yep. So 2 hits. 2 hits. So on 4s. That's fine. Not pinned. Oops. So I moved this Goron down here to pick up the ammo that I knew was there. I looked at before. I'm going to shoot over there at that lab tech. Try and take a model off with the ammo. So 4 dice hitting on 6s. Gets an 8. Weight of fire. 2 hits.
Surviving on 6s. Dead.
Dead. Damn it. Finally killed something, even if it is only a lab tech. I've just moved this Goron into here, and I am clear shotting that plague victim at the end there. So it will be 5 dice hitting on 6s with weight of fire 1. Can't possibly miss. Gets an 8. 2 at the minute with weight of fire. 2. Ooh, wounded him. But you have just moved a man in there to stop his rampage, which is good. Ross is now going to activate that Plague Victim, but doesn't have to test for Rampage because, yeah, jabs him with a cattle prod. So now he's going to move up.
1, 2, 3.
On to the top VP, where he should be pretty safe up there, I think. I'm all out of models. My Hulk just moved a little earlier, but Ross is now going to shoot at my auxiliary. Hit on 5s, gets 2 hits, surviving on 4s. Loves it. Other guy there as well. What you got left, Ross? Another. So many of these guys. Gonna do the same?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 hits this time. Surviving 4s. Oh! Another model gone. Jeez, 4s. Can't save that. So at the end of round 2, Ross scores for this objective, and I score for this objective. So it is 9 for me versus 14 for Ross. Round 3's command dice for me, not really what I wanted. That's with re-rolls, of course. I can just about re-roll under normal rules. I have got this combat team training, so even if I had lost more than half models, I'd still be able to re-roll. Ross got that, so the good thing for me is my splat can at least take one of those shoots off, which I'll do in a second. I'm going to activate my Ripper, who's going to clear shot that, not showing very well, sorry. Clear shot that trooper over there at the back, so we'll do that first. So we have height,
Rotary cannon.
rotary cannon, height and clear shot, so 6 dice. Rotary cannon gets to re-roll one of those.
So that's 3.
So that's 3, yeah. Surviving on 5s. Oh, you're kidding.
So 1.
Wounded him. I'm then going to use my splat to take one of these splats, or dice, shoot dice, and fire again. I will shoot that lab tech over there. Just about see her. Just 1 extra dice for the height. That's a bit better. So 2 8s, another 8, and then the weight of fire. So that was 5 it was, so just not one of those dice. And that one's dead.
1 VP.
I'm going to use extra activation now, and I'm going to move this little fella, 1, 2, into fight Graves in combat there. Let's see how a Goran does against Graves. So I've thrown an extra dice into this. Graves is wounded and I moved in, so I am rolling a total of 6 dice on 5s, and Ross has thrown 2 dice in it, so he's rolling 5 dice on 5s. Now his arm does have AP 1 and knockback, doesn't it?
Yeah.
AP won't matter, but knockback will, of course, if he wins. Oh, not bad, not bad. There's an 8 in there.
It's like your Brucey bonus then. Not bad, not bad. Good time, good time.
5 dice. 5 hits, I should say. Oh, that's where it finally comes good. 1 dead Graves.
2 VPs.
So there has been a combat. He has moved up and he's going to squish my poor little fella. My Goran Saboteur. It's going to survive on 4s actually. Yeah, survive on 4s. Oh no. Yeah, no, let's survive on 4s.
So I've got 5 dice. Bigger, charged.
Yep. Hit on 3s. Ouch, 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 ouch. Surviving on 4s, 3 survives, but that is me dead. Squished.
2 VPs.
Yeah, bye bye, Saboteur. You did quite well, but
You did very well.
could have killed Graves there, it would have been nice, but oh well.
Stopped him for a turn.
I've moved this Goran forwards under the staircase there using a move dice, and I'm going to clear shot this wounded security guard there. So that's 5 dice hitting on 6s.
Ooh.
2 8s.
And then a weight of
And
fire.
then a weight of fire. 2.
Probably not. No, maybe not.
Jeez. Ross has moved this security guard. I'm going to clear shot my Goran and kill it. 5 dice on 5s. 3. Surviving on 4s though. Yeah, loves it. Ross has used his shoot dice to do the same. 2 at the minute. 3, so same again. See if I can survive these. 2 wounded. This Hulk is going to shoot at the one who just shot me all the way over there. Dink. So just 3 dice. Get your fat fingers out of the way.
Sorry.
Just 3. Just 3 dice hitting on 4s. Got a 8, sorry, and then weight of fire. 4 hits. Dead. Yeah. With that guy up there, I'm going to shoot at my Goran in the building there. He's been peppering already. Wounded already, obviously. 3 dice on 5s. No hits, so no need to roll. I've got my leader, who I'll activate and do nothing with. He's still hiding out down there.
Okay, so that on him.
Okay, so he's activating the wounded one. He's going to shoot at my Goran, who killed Graves. 1 hit. Loves it. Another security guard on my Goran there. So 3 dice, hitting on 5s. 2 hits, surviving on 4s. Loves it. And another security guard doing the same. Oh, it's a good rolls time. 3 at the minute. 3. Surviving on 4s. He's wounded. Wounded. My Hulk down there. Hits the cube. Frag 3. 3 to save. Surviving. Survives 1 tough and 1 point of armor, so he's okay from damage.
Blast.
See where he goes. He got blasted into that wall there. Can't go through it. So he's already rolled for 2 points of damage, but I'm armor and tough, so he doesn't take any damage.
And then finally, CV rampages. 2. He does. You get to choose.
So Ross just rolled for Rampage for this guy on the top here, so I can now move him, which is quite handy because if nothing else, it gets him off the objective. So he goes 1, 2, and 3. Can't go anywhere more useful than that, I don't think. I can't get into combat with any of Ross's men, but he's off the objective. And that might actually be important because...
I'm only scoring 2 points this time.
Yeah, Ross was about to win with that guy on the objective there. But is that everything done for you, Ross?
Yep.
So Ross will score an extra 2 victory points for that aberration, which takes him to 18. And I am on 14. I don't score any extra victory points. But obviously if that guy hadn't rampaged, that would have taken Ross to 20 and finished the game in round 3. But as it is, we're going to round 4. Round 4's dice, these are mine. These are with rerolls because I can still reroll even though I'm less than half strength because I've got combat team training. So that's a new rule for the Marauder Commando Captain. Ross gets those ones there. He's lost the dice obviously because his leader's now dead. But he can still reroll and he came up with lots of splats, which he quite likes that splat, don't you, Ross?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, he does. Look how
I
happy,
actually
look how
do
happy
really
he is
like that
about
splat. Because pinning's good.
Pinning's good. First activation is I've moved this Goran into combat with the injured one. I've thrown extra dice at it and so has Ross, so I will be rolling 6 dice for moving in and being injured, and I'm fighting on 5s.
And so will I.
And Ross has also got 6 dice for having a friend and is fighting on 6s?
Yeah.
Or surviving?
Fighting.
Fighting. So 1 8, 4 hits.
Come on, piece of Jesus.
3. But I killed you.
Yep.
Yeah, victory point. Hooray! I'm going to play 5 dice because I don't have much else to do. So I will now be on 3 dice against the other guy and Ross will be on 4. You still fighting?
Yep.
Alright, so 5s versus 6s. 5s for me, 1 hit, and 6s for Ross. 1 at the minute. 2, he's got me! He killed me! This Goran is going to clear shot that plague victim. 5 dice on 6s. 2 at the minute with weight of fire. 2. Surviving on 5s for the play victim. Survives 1, but that takes him down. Another victory point. And I just repositioned onto that 2-point objective. If I can survive, that'd be helpful.
Okay. Grenade launcher there. Onto him.
Ross is going to grenade. This has been broken, you know. Hits the cube. Where you hit the cube? So.
I know. I wanted to roll my 8s. I don't get them very often.
Frag you get.
Not like you.
See what frag you get. 2. Surviving on those. He survives, but he gets bounced. So he survived and got bounced into that cube. Ross is fine with this one. Onto my wounded Goran. Hitting on 5s. 2 at the minute with an 8. 2 surviving on 4s. Oh, 1 at the minute. Need to save this one. Who's dead? Oh, saved.
It's not compared to me.
This guy is going to clear shot that one over there.
What did you call him, Andy?
The security guard. Hitting extra clear shot and height, so hitting on fires with a rotary card. Jeez, come on, guys. 2
What you roll an 8 though now?
with the rotary cannon. 2 hits.
1 wound.
Honestly, can't roll for toffee today. So that guy's feet, you can just see there, he's shooting back onto the Rainmaker. 1 hit, well, armour, that's fine. Ross's, I moved my Hulk just down there for lack of anything better to do because we're pinned. Ross is then going to shoot one of those security guards onto the Hulk.
5 effects with the splat, just to use
and
it.
with height. Just 1. I do need to roll for it.
Tension.
That's fine, so not pinned.
And then to shoot it back.
That was using the splat for free, obviously. And now just with the dice for height damage. 2. Well, I'm tough on armour anyway, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Trying to pin him again.
Yeah.
Ross is using the splat again to fire the same with another guy in the same cube, so trying to pin my Hulk. Nope, doesn't even hit, so no roll.
And then shoot it.
Yep, normal shot. Oh, better, 2. 2, but again, armour and tough. I have gone crazy and moved my leader from this cube with a move dice 1, 2, 3 up to there onto 2-point objective, because the only thing Ross has left is his aberration, so it can't be shot, so at least I'll score some victory points. What are you doing with the aberration?
For his final move, he's going to Kong it up the building. Just to look fearsome up there.
It does look fearsome up there.
And get another 2 BPs.
Yeah. So at the end of round 4, I am on 15 victory points. 14 victory points.
15.
15.
He can count, you know.
Yeah. I am on 15 victory points. So, at the end of round 4, I am on 15 victory points, and Ross Diggle is on
21. Ooh, Pizza Jesus loves me.
I've lost my first game against Ross. Put it there, young man.
It's not your first game you lost, first on camera.
First on camera, right? Yeah, it's not the first game I lost. So final result was 22?
21.
21 versus 15. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, so we obviously played Divide and Conquer there, so...
And we set up properly.
And we set up properly for once. On that board, it was quite tricky actually because all the objectives were hidden inside the buildings, weren't they? So, but actually, I think it didn't matter. Yeah, it didn't matter too much for our particular armies, though, did it? I think I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to say my dice let me down today.
You can put that out there, but as you saw, my dice weren't particularly good either.
So
I think it was just you lost to the more skilled general.
Maybe I think so.
Who has?
I think so.
Better man boobs than you.
I think not playing, never having played Marauders particularly, not as familiar, but I can't not blame that because I think, clear shots with the Gorons weren't very good at shooting, but some clear shots.
The Gorons were brilliant.
In combat they were fine. I think I lost out on really. My Hulk and Rainmaker well underperformed.
Yeah, we did.
The Rainmaker especially. He only took like 1 model of whole game, didn't he?
Saboteur was good though. I mean, he took
out
the aberration for the turn.
Yeah, stun grenades, taking the aberration out. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough to do anything to it.
A bit like me with your Rainmaker or Hulk.
Yeah. Well, true. I probably should have put them in the open a bit earlier and drawn your fire because the Hulk just suck it up, wouldn't he? But no problem at all.
The Hulk, the Rainmaker, I just couldn't touch it.
But you did well negating my Hulk though, because you using a grenade launcher,
and the splat. Although
yeah,
I don't know if I got it off against the splat.
It's a grenade launcher each time, but you by pinning him, and because I think I got a shoot dice in the first round. I didn't get a shoot dice again.
It's still mine.
And I could still won once in the game.
I was going to use that on my grenade launcher.
Yeah, you'd normally expect your commando captain to do a little better on those sort of things through the game, but so yeah, I mean a little bit annoyed about that. But I think the key thing for you is you had loads of models that could do stuff, and you had quite a lot of your splats. So you had probably half a dozen of them in the game.
Yeah, I think that was probably what I rolled the most of.
Yeah, and
I really wasn't like
they
playing.
didn't do massive effect, but they
No,
helped
I
to.
really liked it. Playing as someone who normally plays reps and generally takes a reb leader where your slot is bit pony.
Yeah.
It was nice to have a splat where actually I rolled it and I thought, oh, I'm not going to re-roll that. I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, and you know it's still useful to have because whilst you used it mainly to negate the Hulk, the fact that you can do that with the sort of freedom of saying, well, I can still shoot you or shoot something else afterwards because it's a completely free action to do so.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
And you call in the Gorons, but in combination with your Rainmaker and the Goron, you took my Shogar out in the first turn.
Yeah,
and I completely forgot I had the adrenaline shot, so that Greaves could have actually shot your Saboteur with his pistol.
Yeah, I was pleased to take the Shogar out because I know how powerful the psychic ability to stun particularly can be. I mean, it didn't come off for you this time, but if you'd used that a few times, you would have got me in the end, I'm sure.
If I could have rolled.
If you could have rolled, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think it also has Invigorate as well, I think, which would have been nasty.
Invigorate, Storm and Blast.
Invigorate would have been nasty on a plague victim.
Well, the idea was, I think it would work really well with Doc Ock, who can summon a new plague victim and then invigorate it.
Yeah, stand him up straight away. Yeah. So, good. Well, I hope you like this bat rep. I think we've shown that the Marauders are still competitive, even though it didn't go right for me today, and that even Commander Graves, who some people may look at him and say, "Oh, I'm all going to take Lucas Coigne." Actually, I think
he's very violent.
He's very, very good still. So yeah,
and he looks like Lieutenant Rychek from Starship Troopers.
Yeah, he does. It was a fake armor.
He's Ironside.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Listen out for the Weight of Fire podcast, and follow us on the Weight of Fire Facebook page. So thanks very much for watching, everyone, and take care. Dun 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 dun. Beat to it.